So since my friends couldn't give me an answer, I decided to dive deeper. So why do we wait? And this is what people say on their deathbeds. 1. I wish I had cared less about what other people thought of me. I wish that I had followed my passion. I wish I had taken more risk. And the list isn't exhaustive. It goes on and it's depressing. But it's true. Why do we wait? And what do you see in common here between these 3 points? Well, what I see is fear. I see fear of failure. Fear of being able to, not being able to live up to the standards of other people and being seen as a failure. Fear of stepping out of the comfort zone and not being able to make your passion your career. Fear of failure is what's stopping us. But I don't blame you, because you see, fear is innate. And we're all born with this instinct. And it's an instinct called the instinct for survival. For a gazelle, if it fails to catch, to run away from a predator, it means certain death. And for a lioness, failure to catch a prey means no food or cubs. For humans, failure to keep a stable job and have a stable income means we don't meet the basic needs on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Failure to conform and be what society wants us to do and wants us to be would mean we don't meet our psychological needs of that same survival. That's why we're stopping, that's why we're holding back, because we are afraid, because fear is innate, and that's why we wait. So I want everyone to do a simple activity. The piece of paper here, think of something that you always wanted to do, but you're waiting for the right time. I'll give you 5 seconds, think about it, write it down. It could be something big like taking a long break. It could be something not so big like doing an LE segment for Tampines Changkat. Whatever it is, think about it. So now that you've got it on your papers, from a scale of 0 to 10, rate your readiness. 0 being, I can't do this, I'm not ready at all. And 10 being, let's do it. Can you just shout out some numbers of readiness?
5,
6,
1.
Question to you now. Why do you not choose a lower number? You want to know why? Because inside you know that you are ready, you know you have that ability, and the moment you decide in your mind, you know that you are convicted and you have some level of readiness. But what's stopping you? Fear. A wise man once said that if you wait for the right circumstances to take action, you wait till you're dead. And many people don't realize that on their deathbeds. Unfortunate. So don't be like this percentage of people. So what if you fail? Why is failure so bad? Why are we so adverse to failure? Well, we shouldn't be afraid of failure. You know why? Because failing now would mean that we have learned a lesson. Even Bill Gates said in his keynote presentation back in 2004 that failure is a great teacher. I would rather lose $10,000 in the stock market now than $100,000 in the future. I would rather be scolded by my manager for a mistake that I did than to be sacked by my boss for that same mistake we've been carrying on. So let us change our perspectives today on failure, and instead of seeing failure as something terrible, it is a lesson. It is something that we can learn from, we can grow from, and we are all in Toastmasters because we want to level up and we want to grow and be greater than what we are today. So now I want you to look back at your piece of paper, and instead of seeing failure, think about the lesson that you would learn instead. Because sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. But if you wait, be prepared to see this item on your deathbed. So I'll end with this. Don't Don't wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect. Back to you.